Good evening everyone, welcome back to some more Slay the Spire II. I'm continuing my mission to climb the Ascension ladder, and I think I'm going to start with a Regent run. We're on Ascension 3 with him. So let's see what we can do. Neo's Fury, which is actually a pretty good card. Potions, okay. Or get 2 random relics, which could be good or not, and get an additional strike or defend, which is really just deck bloat. I think I prefer the Neo's Fury, but let's have a look at the map. Overgrowth, and I've forgotten which way around it is. Overgrowth you have to be more aggressive with, and Underdog's defensive, is that right? I'm going to assume it is. I'm sure if I'm wrong, we'll find out very quickly. So, starting route, that's a lot of events to an elite. Which we could do. We build a deck in these early fights, take a few events, hopefully don't die on the first elite, heal, go here and then decide on which elite to fight. I guess. So I'm going to take the Neo's Torment, I think, of the available options. What that does allow me to do is bring random cards from my discard pile back to my hand. So if there's a card I want to replay for some reason, it'd be a good pick, because I can bring it back using Neo's Fury. I actually did a very good run off stream with the Regent, which got all the way to the final boss of Act 3 Ascension, and then I did a really stupid misplay. Died in the last fight. I should have won. So we should really be doing Ascension 4. But it's a good job I didn't stream it, because it would have made me look like a complete idiot. What's new, I hear you say. But hopefully we can put a good run together this time. What's our first reward? I like being able to gain stars. Celestial Might needs to be paired with something that raises strength, really. We could start brewing the Sovereign Blade, and I guess we can use Neo's Fury to bring this back. Why not? So we're not under any threat here. We'll just do a load of setup stuff. We've got a falling star as well. Oop. We could build a deck entirely around making Sovereign Blade good. $14 damage coming through is quite a lot. Now it's only 11. Now it's 6. Shame we don't have another attack card in hand, but I guess we can get rid of a Slimed and then Sovereign Blade and win. Oh, hey. I mean, fine. Yeah. But here's the uncommon card. More Forging and Sovereign Blade deals double damage. And that's a good card to bring back with Neo's Fury, so we can choose when we want to use Sovereign Blade. Double damage it. Like, you're doing 12. I need some defends in my hand here. Let's see if Spoils of Battle will give me some. We found 1. None of this is great. Okay, now we can make you weak and get some damage in. 2 strikes do 12, Sovereign Blade does 15, so Sovereign Blade it is. 22 with vulnerable. And boom. So a bit of block would probably be useful, but we'll see what we get. Ooh. Well, that's a cheap way of getting very good block. We do have stars. That's expensive with the star cost. Excuse me. Whenever we create a card, gain strength. The only time we do that at the moment is when we first make Sovereign Blade. But we could try to build around this. Create cards and get strong. $26 for 2 gold is very cheap. Taking a bit of damage to transform a card. I mean, we'd probably be alright, but we do have that elite coming up. So maybe I'll take the potiony route. 10 damage to everyone and the block potion. So I can make something into Peck, which is a good option if we're going to raise strength using Arsenal. Then Peck would become a pretty handy card. We can randomise a card, which we need something really expensive to make work, and we don't have that. Or we make a very nice block card. I think I want to do Peck. So we'll just take a strike, upgrade it. Oh, early shop. Okay. Great way of gaining stars, but we don't really use stars yet. A bit more block isn't a bad idea. Can't afford Mayhem, which is a shame because it's a good card. Again, Black Hole builds around stars, which I've not really started to do yet. Can't afford a relic. Let's just remove a card. We'll be lean and mean. Take a strike out. Right, what elite is it? Okay, the infection guy. So this is the more aggressive arrangement. We can make you weak and vulnerable immediately. Heck will immediately do good damage. Shame we don't have another attack in hand, but fine. And we haven't made Sovereign Blade yet. There is value in getting Arsenal down. We're going to get hit whatever we do here. So let's get Sovereign Blade in hand. We're going to take 16. Let's use the block potion. Because I'd really like to use Niao's Hat Fury while it's in my hand. Can we do 26 before we get reinfected? Possibly not. We'll see what forging gets us. Add one more energy, I could conquer it into Sovereign Blade, and that would do the job. We don't have that, unfortunately. We will get infected again. Regular strike will do exactly, so we'll do that first. Now we've got the little guys, we can start picking away here. And we may as well use the explosive ampule. This is a perfect opportunity for it. And we can block up to prevent infection damage. So hopefully we can take out one or two of these next turn and not take too much damage. Or I could draw pretty much nothing. Maybe I do need a little bit of star generation just to make this work. Well. Ouch. Okay. Let's just take down you. I'd like to forge again, but I think blocking is probably the better option. It's getting a bit scary. We're down to 16. Again, we didn't really draw much of any use. Oh, this is getting very scary. Please draw me some good cards or I'm going to die. Oh, thank you. Okay, we went down to 7. That got a bit scary. But we get a speed potion and a pen nib. Double damage every 10th attack. Again, if we're leaning into Sovereign Blade, Furnace is the pick. That costs stars and works off stars, which we're not doing. An unexpected shop. Not the best timing, as I don't have much money. I guess we could pick up Hegemony for 15 for an uncommon card. 15 damage and energy. Treasure is a feather. For every 5 cards in the deck, heal when we enter a rest site. Heal 3 back, so we'll heal an extra 9 as things stand, which we need. So we shall do that. Okay. I think we're going to probably go this way because I think the elites are marginally easier the earlier you play them. But we need to get through this regular battle first, hopefully without taking too much damage, because we're in a bit of a weak situation. I do not have much in the way of block, though. Sure, I want to play Arsenal here. I'd rather Niao's Fury. Then we can defend up. We do have a bit of extra energy to do things. Let's draw some stuff. Oh, there's Furnace. Good. The Sovereign Blade's already up to 15 and it's going to get better. Not quite enough to pop you yet, but we can use a regular strike, then do it. We can even do a little bonus 8 damage there. $12 damage coming in. I don't think we can do 26 back, so we will take 2. We should be okay next turn. Okay. Whoa. That's a good way of getting stars. I'm tempted to go for convergence. I want that combo in my hand that we haven't hit yet, where we have double damage from Conqueror and Sovereign Blade in hand. So I'd like to be able to retain Conqueror when I've got it. Convergence would allow me to do that. A heal event here would be lovely. Oh, treasure. Okay. 4 plating at the start of battle. That might make a difference. This is going to be a tough elite. We only have 21 hit points. It's the aggro bird. But we can make it weak and vulnerable. We're going to get 4 plating. Don't have much in hand, honestly. Do I care about venerating? No, I don't think we do. So we'll tank up as best we can. Hit you for 30 thanks to the weak. It's a good first turn. Attacking for 12. I have no block in hand. We really need to play hegemony here. Do I want to draw 2 cards? Sovereign Blade isn't in my draw pile yet. Have we not made Sovereign Blade yet? Oh, in that case, maybe we do. Yeah, so now Sovereign Blade's in hand. Hopefully next turn we'll draw... Yeah, we'll have to draw Conqueror. So we should be able to do the Conqueror Sovereign Blade combo and win. Which is a good job, because we're down to 12. $36 damage. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. The Dexterity Potion, a lucky fish, which gives me money when we add cards. Well, we'll do that right now. That uses stars. Everything uses stars. I do need some more star generation, don't I? I also need some more blocks. I think Cloak of Stars will get picked here. We now need to get through this battle with only 12 hit points. Let's get Furnace down. Don't have any block in hand, so I'm going to have to take 3 regardless here, potions or no potions. Who do I attack? You're going to get a strength buff. You're going to strangle me. Neither of them are good options. Forgot about plating. No damage done. That's good. Now we're in a spot of bother though. There's 17 coming at us. I can block most of it though. Let's use the speed potion. See if we can get some spare energy. Yes, we can. Now we're thoroughly blocking everything. I still don't think we're getting value from Arsenal. We're not creating cards. So we'll save up for next turn. That Constrict is going to get nasty if we don't start winning. Free block. Yes, please. I'm doing hasty maths in my head here. Yes, I think this works. We can hegemony you. So we get energy next turn. Finish you off with Peck. No, that doesn't work. Because why are we not doing more damage than that? What, it did more than 6? It doesn't. I mean, we're blocking the attack, but we are getting constricted. But we're also getting plating. I really wanted to use the Sovereign Blade on the other guy, but yeah. We will take a point or 2 of damage. Now we're double constricted and really need to get a move on. Exacts is you. We're effectively taking 13 this turn, which is lethal. but now we're not. I mean, basically we're just dumping the hand here, so... Should be alright next turn, I think. Yeah, oh actually it's Pendib attack as well, so 21 damage. Yeah, how about 58? Really do with some hit points though. Oh, that's just what we need. Gaining block and gaining a star. We rest again, and then we've got to deal with the ceremonial beast. With not many hit points, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's get some stars in while things are quiet. That costs a star, so we won't play that. 5's probably enough. Let's Niao's Fury you to get some damage in. Mulling over when to use the energy potion. I don't think now's the time. Furnace needs to go down. Definitely want energy next turn. None of my block cards in hand. So I'm just going to get beat up a bit here. Ow. We've got to Falling Star you here. Still looking at lethal though. Let's gain 2 dexterity. We're going to need that regardless. Now we're blocking. I see no reason to play Arsenal. I really need a way of making cards to get this to pay off. Oh, 22. If I can do 32 damage, it gets stunned. So we take 4 as things stand. Now we take none, but we did no damage either. It'd be nice to get a turn free where we can attack a bit. That's not really it. But that's 22. Which leaves us 2 damage short, but strike would get us there. So I think we go for it. Okay, you're going to do the ringing debuff at me. So we need to basically do everything we can this turn. As it happens, we can go Spoils of Battle. We can play Conqueror. We'll do 78 damage here. Question is, what do I do with my one other card? Do I go damage? Or do I get stars in stock in case we need them? Falling Star takes 2, Cloak of Stars takes 1. I think we do. It's a good hit. I mean, if we're lucky, very lucky, we could just draw Conqueror and Sovereign Blade immediately next turn. That would be amazing. Ah. It would be amazing, except I can only play 1 card this turn. Although... It's a pen nib turn. I mean, of course, I knew it was a pen nib turn. I planned this all along. You just wait for the pen nib, draw Sovereign Blade, do 86 damage and win. Easy game. Woohoo! Okay, so I will admit, we got a tiny bit lucky. That one is down. That's a good potion. Thank you very much. Free money is good. Stacking more forge is very good. This is also more forge, but we don't really have the star generation to make it work yet. This would be a greedy pick, but the deck isn't exactly firing yet, so let's take the damage dealing one. So let's plot our route. We do have some money to spend. Can we go early shop? Two campfires, which is a bit weird, but we could always smith something. And we either elite or shop, depending on the money situation. Campfire again, hit another elite for full greed. We'll take the easy route and take an event. We'll see how it goes. Treats. Enchant all strikes with Ember. Costs nothing, but I can't remove it. I've also removed a couple already, so I only have 2 left, so maybe not. Spend 5 gold to gain energy. That is probably worth it. Or just get an energy for free for the rest of this act. I don't like things that only last for 1 act. 5 golds. I mean, we're getting less from the Ascension. Don't know about this. Taking the pumpkin candle for the short-term reward. But I need to be aware that I'm going to need other energy generation for Act 3. Let's get Arsenal down for once. Block up a bit. Up a bit more. Take 1 damage. You stole hegemony. So the more times we hit them before we play this, the better. That said, I want convergence down while it's quiet. No point blocking. I could Sovereign Blade now, but it's only 14, so let's do that. Gain some stars and move on. So we're up to 24. Let's see if we can hit Conqueror with Niao's Fury. We cannot, never mind. Then we will block a little bit. Taking 11, which I don't particularly like. Only hitting me with 12 with Sovereign Blade. Don't like that. Like the strikes are even worse. Energy potion, please. Sovereign Blade you anyway. Limit the damage. It'll take 6. Now I only need to hit you twice to get stunned, which we're absolutely going to do. It's the only way I can do it. Unfortunately, all I've got in my hand is defense, which is a little frustrating. Because now I need to do 32 damage this turn. Which I don't think we're going to be able to manage. Which is annoying. We're going to lose hegemony. But we simply don't have a way of doing it. That's a sign that this deck isn't really firing yet. Whenever you play a card, gain strength. That works well with Peck, I suppose. We've already got one convergence. I don't feel we need 2. Granted Lunar Blast. 5 damage for each skill played, which will trigger off Defends, Venerate, the Forge cards. We actually have a fair few of those. And it's free to play. I think I like that. We can learn some things. Exterminate works well with the increased strength that I'm kind of trying to make work. Guess we'll take that ahead of Squash. Now we can go shopping. Ooh, that's a lot of max hit points, but it takes all our gold. Making things vulnerable. We aren't really exhausting things. That's a good potion. Skill, attack, and a power free to play. That's a very powerful potion. As is tripling the block. Glitter Stream is very cheap, so I will buy that. Hidden Gem is kind of broken as well. To actually replay something twice. Which, you know, pretty much anything that it hits is going to benefit from that. I'd like to remove a card, but I think Hidden Gem's too good for me not to buy. And I've still got enough left for this swanky potion as well. There we go. Cheese Room. I don't really want to take 14 damage here, I don't think. We've got another tricky elite fight coming up, and I'm not convinced by my deck. So let's see if we can just add some cards. I think I'll take the glow for the extra card draw to go with the extra energy we've got and a bit more stars. I think I'll take Photon as well, again for the card draw, but also to be able to sort the deck a bit with the putting a card on top of my draw pile thing to make sure I draw what I need. That can be quite a powerful thing. Hey, little tunnel guy. Oh, hello. This is a double damage turn, so let's do this. I should have made you vulnerable first. Although that would have messed up the double down, I don't know. Just play everything. We've got the energy for it. So this is a turn where we can basically do what we want. Which is going to be, give me some stars. I guess I can Lunar Blast as well. And Sovereign Blade for 34. We almost won. That actually worked quite well. Don't think I'm going to bust through here. I mean, unless this brings back Sovereign Blade. Or maybe Lunar Blast. Let's block up a little bit. This is going to do not enough, is it? No. But we only take 3. And we'll get it next turn. There's Hidden Gem. Bit late now as we're about to win. Be nice to make Hidden Gem innate so we can play it immediately. Not terribly impressed with any of these. Deck's getting a bit thick. Let's not bloat it too much. Elite time. Big Eye. Oh, there's Hidden Gem. I mean, obviously I'm going to play this. It hit Lunar Blast. Wow, that could be amazing if it works out properly. I don't like all the damage that's coming in, and I don't have a lot of good stuff in my hand. Let's play the fancy potion. Gives me Sovereign Blade to use. I get some energy. This does damage for stars gained, so let's gain some stars. And then do quite a bit of damage. Ooh, we're getting dazed every time we do it though, that sucks. All this multi-damage in my hand is going to work against me here. I can't not play it while I've got all this damage going on. Do no block. We're going to take 21 damage here. Ouchie. Oh, 4 actually from the plating, but still. Ow. Lunar Blast will trigger 3 times. So let's play all the skills we can to get the most out of it. In fact, we're just dumping our hand because we can beat into shape as well. I mean, it's a lot of damage, but it's also a lot of dazed. And I still don't have any block in my hand. Well, we're going to need to draw cards, so let's do that. Does it mean creating days count as creating a card? Let's do some science. What do I want on top of my draw pile? Maybe a Gather Light. And we didn't gain any strength, so the answer is no. Getting dazed does not trigger Arsenal. So, hoop. $41 damage left. Can we win? Probably not. But that helps. I've got lots of ways of blocking up now. Uh-huh. Well, this is when Yow's Fury is going to come in handy. We're going to get some cards back into my hand. Well, looky here. Let's play some skills. Then play Lunar Blast 3 times. Aha! Draw a card when we play a power. Okay. All is a really good card. But do we have the star gainings to make it work? At this point we probably do actually. It's clearly the best pick here. We shall rest. Get a little bit of extra from our lucky fish. Loot. Healing shop rooms. There's one coming here. With that in mind, I think what we'll do is we'll smith here. Does Hidden Gem become innate? No, it gets to replay 3. That's not quite as good. Still powerful. Can make Arsenal innate, but still haven't picked up much card creation to make it worthwhile, sadly. Upgrade Now's Fury, which is pretty sweet as well. I think we still want to go for Hidden Gem. So now, instead of taking on this elite, we'll go into the shop, heal there. That's an interesting one. We do have ways both of increasing our strength eventually with Arsenal and gaining energy. Still don't have the card creation though for it. Potions are unremarkable. I think I'm just going to remove another strike. Now we get to heal again, or in this case, smith again. This time I think I'm going to upgrade Now's Fury. Now we're going to head for this final elite. Via a Brain Leech. What have you got? Like gaining energy. We do have ways of getting stars now. Don't know if we'll do the 5 cards thing. I think alignment's the best of the bunch. Okay. Hidden Gem's in my hand. I'm going to play it immediately. It hit Black Hole. I assume that'll still stack. 22 damage coming at me, which is a bit. Once again, I don't have a lot of block, but what can you do? Ouch. Definitely going to play Glitter Stream here. We need the block. Let's get some more energy. We're going to hit... Yeah, we're taking 2 points of damage, so I don't think we need to play the other defend. So we'll do everything else. In fact, we've got the energy to play everything. Yeah, that's a good turn. So we're taking a bit of damage as things stand, but we can block it a little bit. Let's do a photon cut first, see what we get. Falling Star's useful, we can play that. We don't care about strikes. Let's make you weak. Now we're only taking 3 damage. We can star up again. Right, you're not attacking, so we can basically go for it here. Play all the skills you can, which is not very many of them, but we'll do what we can. Ah, black hole appeared. So this should trigger 4 times? Oh yeah, and when we play a power, we draw a card of the game piece. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. So whenever we spend or gain a star, we now do 16 damage. Lol. What do I have that gains? Now we'll gain some energy. Woo. Let's get some more cards back. Gain some more stars. That's hitting 3 times as things stand. So before we do it, we'll play 2 regular defends to stack it up. And that'll do a lot. You know what? This deck is starting to do things. It's starting to come together. Oh, Hidden Gem's still around. Interesting. Do I play that again? We're on a pen nib attack here. So I guess we do exterminate while things are good. 25 damage wins for us. We're only doing 6 as things stand. Let's draw some cards. Venerate. Do 16 damage. I forgot about the stars thing. God, that's so broken. Swift Potion, Frozen Egg, and a card. I'm not hugely impressed with any of them. I guess Refined Blade for the extra energy and the forge damage. Heal, almost full. The advantage of having a relatively big deck. Now it's this guy. Use Blessing of the Forge, upgrade all cards in my hand. I don't have many cards in my hand. Not many cards that I care about either, to be honest. Let's Photon Cut, see if we get anything better. And let's put you on the draw pile, just in case. These kind of suck, don't they? I'm going to draw more cards. Change my mind. Beat into shape can do some stuff. Not the best start. Maybe I should have played best in the Forge there when I had a full hand. Maybe I should have done. Clearly I'm going to make you weak and vulnerable because I can. May as well play this as I've got the turns for it. Not the best of turns. A bit slow and clunky and wasted energy. There's Black Hole, but not the stupidly upgraded version. Really want to get Hidden Gem or out of the hand if we can. Going to get punched quite hard here, sadly. Give me energy next turn. Give me enough stars to do something cool. There's Hidden Gem. Oh, it hit Meow's Fury. Oh, ho, ho. That's pretty good. Let's play this while it's here. Energy next turn sounds like a plan. We've got plenty of stars, but there's no point playing a defend, so at least we do 4 points of damage. Didn't want to draw Meow's Fury there. Oh no, we did. It stays in our hand. I thought we were going to discard it. It didn't. Okay, awesome. 20 damage coming my way, but oh my god, I'm going to draw so many cards here. Hidden Gem again. Do I want to do anything else first? No, we're going to end up with a full hand here, but that's fine. All the damage we're going to do. Yeah, pretty good. Got Hidden Gem again, and you better believe I'm going to play it again. $20 damage is a lot. Let's Forge. Mitigate that a little bit. Suppose I should run a bit as well. Yeah. $20 damage is a lot. And we didn't draw too much. Give me a card, please. Not the best. Now I've got a handful of stuff. Photon Cut looks like the way to go, at least to start with. We get to replay it. So I'm going to keep drawing the same card that I put away here, so it really doesn't matter what I put down there. Definitely need to make you vulnerable, otherwise we're going to die. Okay. This is getting close. We don't have lethal anymore, but 50 damage is a lot from a Sovereign Blade here. I'm also worried that we're getting sucked in too much. I think we need to move Sovereign Blade 75 and take it on the chin. Oh, we're down to 3. Okay. No attacks, though. Do I have any card draw? No. That's a damn shame. Make sure we don't get eaten. Block next turn in case we need it. Can we do 40 damage? Uh-oh, I don't think we can. It's 36. It's 32. I think we are dead. It never quite clicked. The Arsenal card never got any use at all. That was a waste of a pick. There were some interesting combos there. I really feel if I'd had better defense to give Hidden Gem time to work, it could have worked very well. It never quite got going. Let's try someone else. Necrobinder, you're also on Ascension 3. So we can upgrade something, which, you know, we've got a pretty boring opening deck, so don't know about that. That's a decent amount of HP, and Necrobinder doesn't have much to start with. Or we can get early money. Is there an early shop? There is. We could consider that. Although I quite like the route down the left here with all the events. Elite Campfire Elite. Campfire Elite, I suppose. Obviously, fighting a lot of early elites makes things more difficult, but every elite you beat improves your future card rewards, so it's well worth trying it. So I'm going to take the hit points. That's always a good idea to place someone early on. I'm going to take 4 here, but so be it, I guess. Could maybe have been more defensive there. That's blocking all of your attacks, so let's get in there. We might have actually been able to get lethal there if we just used all our attack cards. Doesn't matter, we didn't take any damage. That was a little bit lethal. Okay, what have we got? Early block and card draw is never a bad thing. Could try Doom, or we do this thing, which is a little free attack, and I get it back in my hand when we play something expensive. That's an interesting one. You can build a deck around Osty attacks and things that combo with that. We take a little boop, gain not all that money, much money honestly. Or we have a not particularly bad status card because it is ethereal, and get a relic. Let's get a relic. Bone Flute. Whenever Osty attacks, gain 2 block. Whenever Osty attacks. That could combo quite nicely. I think we're starting to get a plan. There you go. The system works. We're still going to take 5 here, unfortunately, as we don't have any more blocks in hand. Now we drew them all, because of course we did. Guess to make the right-hand hand work, we're going to need some cards that cost 2 or more. And that would require more energy to be able to play them. So those are the ingredients that we need, I think. And that actually would fit as well. If I'm looking for more expensive cards to trigger, gain more block from doing it. There's a plan coming together here. Let's get that down, even though it won't trigger yet. We take 5 here. Not ideal. But there we go. That's a good potion, playing the top 3 cards of our draw pile. Again, there's a nice big expensive card to play. Don't like getting a soul. Hope doesn't really fit. I guess we'll do this. I mean, it's going to be a very expensive one, but if you choose the right time to play it, it could work. Might get it for free with Distilled Chaos. Looks like it's in my hand right now. Going to take damage whatever I do here. Fine. Oh, who shuffled this deck? The turn I didn't need my defense so much. We've got loads of them. Well, I suppose we do still need to block the 8. That worked out well. Two blocks from the Osty attack. Ugh, the frail hurts. And they're not attacking this turn, so we'll do a free reap. Bound right hand. You can gain some block from it. left them on 1, but we've got exacties to block their attack, so that's all right. There we go. Whenever you play a soul, the enemy loses hit points. I have no souls. I don't want a second reap. Light strike. This is going to be an early skip, but I'm going to skip. Don't think any of that really helps me. Hope I don't regret that. Birdo. Okay, I'm not terribly impressed with my opening hand. All my good stuff is down here. Let's play the Distilled Chaos to hope we hit something good. Just attacks. Ooh, okay, we're down to 26, but we need to attack. Bring hand back. Get blocked from that, so we only take 6. This is a damage race. One short. God damn it. If I don't attack this turn, we're probably just going to draw defends next turn. Oh. 1. Flipping 1. Ugh. We go down to 7. Scary. But we got there. We get a free colourless potion. We heal when we enter rest sites again. That's exactly the kind of thing we want. Another Osty attack, costs 2 or more, has some secondary benefits. Heal already, which we needed. We'll rest again. And let's see what's in here. Ooh. I'm not familiar with this event. Interesting. So I can remove 2 cards and add Spore Mind, which is a dead card that we can at least exhaust. Or pay money to get a random relic. I mean, I can remove the Clumsy. But really, I'm just swapping one curse for another curse. So effectively I'm removing 1 card is the net effect of that. Or I'm paying 130 gold for a new relic. Most relics are more expensive than that, but it is random. This is a tough decision. I guess on the basis that we don't have a shop in our near future, we may as well spend the money on something. Heal 2 hit points at the start of each combat. Okay, that's not a bad get. Also, if we end a turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to something. That won't trigger as often as you might think. We're going to take a second heal here, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's the statue guy. This would be the perfect time to have... I was going to say to have Reap in my opening hand because he's not going to attack. So of course we didn't draw it. Instead we drew 2 strikes and an unleash. Really want to draw Reap this time. So of course we didn't. We drew Dance Macabre and a load of defends. Right, you're coming at me for 23. We need to play right-hand hand first because we're going to bring that back. Is it worth high-fiving to make something vulnerable rather than reaping here? I actually think it might be. Which gives me a spare moment to strike for some extra damage first. Get the block from the flute, which is helping. So we take 13. That's not... Oh, no. Another 6 because we've had 10 block. That was the shield. That's not too bad. Hand again. You're already vulnerable. Do we just whack you for 44 here? I think we do. And another hand. Good. Another 15, 14 damage. But we should be okay now. That went reasonably well. If I don't play any attacks, gain an additional energy next turn. That probably won't trigger very often. We're very attack heavy. Lose strength. Don't want to do that. Do I want another little Osty attack? At some point I might get a card that combos with him attacking, but I don't think we have that at the moment. I'm going to skip here. I reckon we can take out that elite. I don't think we need to campfire twice. Lose all of my gold, which sounds dramatic, but I've only got 100. Or gain some max HP. Let's transform. We will... I think if you transform a curse, it just turns into another curse. We'll just do a couple of strikes. Veil Piercer and Shared Fate. Let me have a quick look. Ethereal card costs 0. I don't have any of those. Shared Fate. Everyone loses strength. Weird. I mean, does that... if that doesn't affect Osty's attacks... So Osty still attacks normal, but it's only my strength that goes down. Now that might not be so bad. So I can make something into peg. I don't think I want to do that this time. I can... Slither. Now, I like the block card, but I know I wanted to make cards expensive for the 2 or more mechanic. But making Reap a random cost is actually pretty sweet. We can always pick up more expensive cards later. And there we go. A free Reap for 27 damage. Right hand first. First turns go. That was pretty sweet. Mulling over whether to play this. I don't think I need to. Don't have lethal though, unfortunately. Let's play the colourless potion. See if I can get some damage from somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. One of the most broken colourless cards there is. Play it for free. There you die. I'll get 3 random cards. Then draw another card. Oh, whenever I play a card, apply doom. Yeah, let's do that on you. I actually drew another Shared Fate. I still don't know if I want to play it. You. Let's So I'm on -2. We'll just see if Osty's attacks still do the same. Mine are weaker. No, Osty does still do 11. That's pretty good. You're going to doom to death. Boop. Went very well. 10 attacks give me energy. Good. I get blocked Osty's hit points. If you build a deck around Osty's hit points, that can be awesome. I literally have none. Hold on just one moment. And we're back. Right, sorry about that. Yes, so while sacrifice would be a good pick, I think I actually want the free energy. So on we go. Do we rest or do we smith? We rest when we enter a campsite anyway, so that answers that question. Shared Fate could be a good upgrade because we know it doesn't affect the Osty attack. It's the only rare card I've got, or I could upgrade the randomized reap, but only an extra 6 damage isn't a big difference. Let's do Shared Fate. Let's see if we can make it work. Right, Mr. Boss Man. Oh, it's this guy again. Okie dokie. Start with right hand, because of course we do. Make you vulnerable. Bring hand back again. Could play the Wisp, but for a regular strike, I think I'd rather keep it in my deck for potential future use. You're hitting with 18, which is a lot, but we need to get Dance Macabre down. That will reduce some of it. We took 6. Okay. Reap came down at 2, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We're up to 8 blocks. We're taking 11. We're taking a bit less. We're almost at the stun point. This is a me attack, so I'll play this first, then Shared Fate. Didn't make that much difference. It just removed some of the strength buffs from them. But I guess it's better than nothing. That's another 8, but we will definitely stun this turn. It's a shame that Reap didn't turn up or high 5. But it is what it is. Regular strikes will have to do the heavy lifting. That's what I'm talking about. Reap's free, but we play right hand first so that we can then bring it back. Should maybe have made you vulnerable earlier as well, but never mind. Giving Ossie some hit points, never a bad idea. That was a good turn. Now we've got ringing to deal with. didn't draw anything really good. I guess we'll just do whatever hit we can. Let's definitely get high 5 down. And I guess we're just going to go aggro here. All these Osti attacks give us block. But our hit points are getting a little down somewhat. Reap came out at 3 this time. Less good. Shame I can't. Oh no, we do retain it. Okay, this works. So you're ringing on next turn. So we keep Reap to play next turn. Play everything else now. I mean, 18 damage is a lot, but hopefully we'll win next turn. Yeah. Beetlejuice. Enemies attacks deal 30% less damage for 4 turns, which is effectively 4 weeks. I think that's 4 weeks. Interesting. Summon 5. When Osti loses hit points, all enemies lose that much as well. You really need to have built up some Osti hit points to get the most out of that. Make something more expensive but give it replay. That might be what we want to do. That triggers off soul. So what would we make more expensive? Make one of the 1 cost attacks a 2 cost. Or I could make Dance Macabre cost 2. Gain more block. I think it has to be Veil Piercer, weirdly. 20 damage is a lot, even though we don't really have the ethereal trigger. Oh, it happens every... I wasn't paying attention there at all. I assumed it was just going to be something we'd pick on a card. But no, it's a card we play on a card in our hand. Okay. We'll see how it goes. So, which way do we go here? I'm thinking something like this. Then we look to elite, or if we're in real trouble, we can bail and go this way. Assuming everything goes well. We do that and then make a decision on the final run-in. Okay, make all strikes free and eternal. Again, I've only got 2 left. Probably not the way to go. It's the same choices we had last time, isn't it? Spend gold to get money, or get energy but lose it. Might take the gold option this time. I don't think I put... Yeah, there's only 1 shop on our planned route right at the end. So let's try this. Hey bugs. Reap not the best card here, even at 1, because of the 9 damage limit. We'll play it anyway, because we have nothing better to do. We got 6 damage off the parrying shield there as well. This hits everybody. Yes, please. Can't quite finish one of you off, so let's limit the damage. Oh, maybe we could have. Would have been a gamble, though, I think. Okay, so I'll make this strike replay, as it's the only thing I've got in my hand. We've got this. Okay. We get a strength potion. A lot of cards I'm not hugely impressed with. I'll take the upgraded Wisp because it is upgraded. I have a handful of potions here. If I can block you, you get stunned. So let's make you weak so we can maybe block you. Or I could just hit you for exactsies with 37 damage. Shame I don't have a way of blocking you. Guess we can do that. All these potions that need using. Don't gain cards from doing this, so... yeah. A decent start. That triggers off dooms, which we're not really doing. I wouldn't mind another way of getting some block. And it's an ethereal card, which, you know, we've had this Veil Piercer in our deck the whole time and got no combo value out of it. But maybe we can now. Hey, big bug thing. Vulnerable. May as well throw this fire potion at you because we can. And that's a pretty good first turn, although we left an energy behind. A free reap for 40. Don't mind if I do. Might as well shared fate you because we can. Okay, 16 coming in, which is a bit, but we can make you weak. Now it's only 12. Don't feel the need to play dance here. If I make Veil Piercer more expensive, I then can't play it. I feel like I could have sequenced that a bit better. Play the hand out here. Keep the Wisp. And make you vulnerable again. We will win. Hurrah. Okay, what did we get? Oh, now another big expensive card, which we kind of need. We are getting 4 energy at the start of every turn, so this could work. Maybe we can do some other shenanigans to play it for cheap later. there it is. Almost lethaled it instantly, but we got enough block just from the Osty attacks to not take any damage. So that worked well. Those toxics are a bit of a pain in the butt. Get rid of them. I assume that Veil Piercer ability will carry over into subsequent turns. It does, but we still didn't draw the right card. Should have vulnerabled first. That was a little bit of a muck up, and now we're going to take a teeny bit of damage. So, what did we get? Oh, Banshee's Cries. Awesome if you can make it work, but we do not have enough ethereal cards to do it. A second upgraded berry. We shall try. I definitely need some make cards free or get more energy shenanigans for this deck to make this kind of thing work. I guess we just go straight in with 50 damage because we can. Straight down to 69. Nice. Okay, it's an attack for 17 coming in, but I have options. So if I was to play Transfigure onto Bodyguard here, that now gives me 12 there. Ugh. That crappy tender ability is really messing us up here. You just take it on the chin. Take another 27. Now we'll Shed Fate you. Guess I could have played this earlier, couldn't I? In one block, it's really not worth using the Wisp on. You're a really awkward one to fight with that tender ability. You end up taking a lot of damage if you don't sequence cards correctly. And I'm bad for sequencing things. I play too fast. I should slow down and think a bit more. Ah, there we go. Make a card free to play. Yeah. Some shenanigans we can do. Never a bad thing to have some card draw in the deck. Elite time. It's the Infested Prism. That triggers all our 2 or more abilities. You're attacking me for 22. I'll use my weakest potion. Wail on you a little bit. Maybe we do need a bit more block. Take 65, nerd. Or take 65 for no energy. Then take another 54. Draw some cards, because why not? Didn't draw anything to use the wisps on. That's unfortunate. But we'll lower your strength. Still take a bit of damage, but that was a really good turn. Reap randomised to 3. That's a shame. But we're getting there. Doesn't quite do it. But we play Transfigure. Make Reap cost 4. Use a Wisps to have 4 energy. And you take a casual 80 damage. Bone Brew. Summon 15. Okay, cool. Every so often we get an extra card. Never a bad thing. At the start of your turn, add a Sweeping Gaze into your hand, which is an Osty attack. And it's free. And it's certainly better than a Fear, or I guess better than Drain Power. We'll do it. Campfire time. We heal a little bit naturally. But another heal takes us to 76, which is pretty good. Tempting to try smithing. If we get through this elite well, then we could try it at the next stop. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. That's something I'll forget that I've got, but it will do good work for us. Oh, B guy. As it happens, I have a free 27 damage. Doing single big attacks is good for mitigating that dazed ability. I'm not a fan of 21 damage, but again, we're kind of struggling for block options. Hit you for 50. So let's get the panels down. I think now might be a good time to throw this Bone Brew. We'll tank this attack completely. And have a high hit point Osty for next turn. Now we have a free turn to just attack, so we can obviously play that for nothing. Let's draw some cards, hit something big, perfect. Clover. Pretty slick. Another Beetlejuice, a Festive Popper, 9 damage to all enemies. Another Sacrifice, which I don't think works with this deck particularly. It's a shame to skip a rare card, but we just don't have enough ways of giving Osty hit points. The other cards are kind of meh. We'll skip. Right, so the popper popped, but it didn't wake up the big bug. You randomised 3, unlucky. I would like a free attack. If I could find a way of doing a dozen points of damage to this rock, it'd be really good. Well, you know, 27. That works too. Brilliant. So the big bug's still asleep. Can we take out this one? That makes Defy free. I guess I have nothing better to do here, so I'm going to use the replay on the defend, even though I'm not actually going to cast it. It might get drawn later and come in handy. Everyone gets vulnerable. Hand again. I still have 3 energy left. This might be a good moment to wisp up and do a casual 94 damage to one-shot the beetle. Didn't even wake it up. An upgraded hand, a 3rd berry. Do I need a 3rd berry? Honestly, I think another right-hand hand as a payoff to the ones we've already got. We did come through that battle well, so I think we can smith here. In fact, of course, I keep forgetting about the rest ability that we have here from the feather. So we can definitely smith. Can make transfigure not exhaust. Or we can make sentry mode cheaper. I do like making cards cheaper, but in this case we don't want to really, because we do have things that trigger from 2 or more. High Five's doing good work. Improve our card draw. Transmacabre would get a little better, but it doesn't trigger that often. Let's do High Five. Because we're burning through our gold, I don't feel the need to go through the shop. The seal here is using quite a lot up, so we'll go this way. Okie dokie, let's start by doing that because it's free. Get Sweeping Gaze down. Play this again. Let's Shared Fate on. Guess it'll get most benefit from the one at the back to start with. Trying to hit them all evenly just to start with. I'm going to take a bit of damage, but not a lot. We did quite a lot of damage to them. Free Reap is very useful. It's a lot of damage coming in, mind you. Let's start biffing things. Bury you. I've not got the... I haven't quite got enough to finish that yet, so I guess we'll do this one. Oh no, we got an extra energy from somewhere. I've lost track of what triggers that. That being the case, I guess we'll just limit our damage a little and have faith that we can win next turn. So we obviously get 10 to start with. That does it. Good. This is going well. Upgrade 2 random skills. We hit a Wisp and a Defend. Demons is another expensive card that works with our expensive card triggers, and it does generate extra energy for us. We have to time when to play it, but I think if we can make it work, it's the kind of thing we want to be picking up. Oh wow, okay, so we can get other cards. What do we want? We've already seen the Regent tonight, so let's not pick theirs. I think we want some ironclad cards. We might get some nice powerful single uses. Don't hate Iron Wave. Having a bit of extra block. I also like Shrug It Off. But we'll go for Wave. Uncommon. Inflame is a nice power. Now that is another good attack that combos. And we can make it cheaper. Huh. So, what's the best option here? Let's take the stomp, see if we can make it work. And rare card. A one-off heal. Who will need this? I don't think I've ever played with this, so let's try it. Okay, so we get another free heal at the rest site. So we can smith again. Let's see if we can make them Demesne. Probably not pronouncing that correctly. Cheaper, yes we can. That's good. I like having that for cheap. Okay, big boss time. What's the best way to approach this? Don't think we want to play this berry, but maybe do a reap. Let's get Dance down. That's a solid start. What do we prefer? Fewer cards or taking damage? I think we can survive with fewer cards. And we immediately didn't draw any useful cards. We can mostly tank through the damage here. Actually don't need to heal right now, so no need to play there to play not yet. This is a quiet turn all round, really, isn't it? Make you weak. That's kind of all we got. That sucks. Let's make you weak with beef juice as well. There's sentry mode. Good to see that. Now we're drawing stuff. Better. Ooh, Demence got free. I'm not quite sure what triggered to cause that, but I'll take it. Now we're doing some damage. Yeah, we can even use a wisp to get Berry up for 91 damage. Now we're cooking with gas and another right-hand hand. Ooh, yeah. Make your choice. Don't want Sloth as well. Let's deal with the damage this time. You're still vulnerable, so this could be good. Do I want to make something more expensive? Don't want to use it on an ethereal card. I guess we could do it on Unleash, weirdly. Not normally the card I'd use it on, but it's here and we can do it. So let's. Play all the right hands again. Stomps now become free. Got the card draw. Beautiful. What a turn. Ooh, can't quite get enough energy to play Berry. That's okay. That was a turn. Hey, can we manage another 81? We got very, very close. 1. Shield almost did it. But woo! Yeah. I think we're onto something with this. That's pretty cool. We get a big summon Frosty, a Doom card, or a second Demons. Oh, Demons is ethereal. That's why it got turned to 0. So we must have triggered it with Valpiercer. So yeah, Valpiercer into Demons is quite the combo. Let's take a second one of those. Huh. So I still don't really feel the need to go shopping because we're burning through the gold at quite a rate. We have to go this way into an elite. Campfire elite. Ooh, no, that's double elites that way. Don't like it. Yeah, not a fan of that. Maybe we go up the right hand side. So we'd be doing like, go from front to back, we'd be going this way. There's only one campfire that way. This is an awkward route. If we went this way, we'd get a few battles into an elite, campfire, 2 elites. I think we've got to go this way. I don't want to play 2 consecutive elites without a campfire in between, even though we might get away with it. Ooh, okay, this is a scary route. We'll see what we can do. Find me Osty. Yeah, okay. I can cook at rest sites. Well, the route I've just picked doesn't have any. It has 1. So we're probably not doing that. Get energy, but powers cost more. I do have several powers. But I think it might be worth picking. Oh, wait a minute. I can double my attack damage on 3 cards. This is what we're doing. No prizes for guessing the 3. Both the berries and high 5. 104, 126, and 26 and 3 vulnerable. Hell yeah. Men's free. Draw some cards. Can't afford the berry, that's a damn shame. Ain't no attacks in hand, but that's fine. We can tank up. There's the big boy. 102 doesn't quite kill you, though. Well, we've got 5 energy. Yeah, lack of strength's kind of hurting us here. I really want to hit you for 102. So I will. Because the right hand hands come back and we win. Woo! Not a fan of any of these. Honestly, Flatten's the closest to working for us, but it's only a common. We've already got 29 cards in our deck. Don't want to overdo it. The trial. Are we ever allowed to reject this? I bet there's a situation where you are somehow. Okay. Regret is a nasty curse. It does actual damage to me. For 2 random relics. Or we get a slightly less bad curse and get to upgrade 2 things. I think I would like to upgrade 2 things. Which is going to be what? I would very much like to be able to retain... No, it doesn't tell me before I say what it is. Well, I think Berry will just do more damage, but more damage is more damage. Don't know what upgrading Veil Piercer does for me. I'm hoping it'll be the next 2 ethereal cards I play are free. But I bet it isn't. I bet it just does more damage. But we'll find out. Yeah, it just does more damage. It's fine. Handy party popper to start off. And I can blatantly overkill one of them, but I don't know if that's the way I want to go here. I think I'd rather tank up, make sure we hopefully don't lose too much health, because we'll lose max hit points from these guys. Okay, now we're in business. Review for 2. Get the hand back. I guess we'll get Sweeping Gaze down because we can. And we are blocking your attack, so that's fine. Take this. I want to do bodyguard here. Draw me some better cards, please. There we go. Successfully navigated without losing any max hit points. Good job. A couple of commons that I'm not really interested in, and no escape is for a Doom deck, so we're skipping again. Reap's free, that's nice to see. Definitely want to get Demence down. And Dance Macabre. Let me get some block first. So we're pretty much blocking your attack. So I think that's okay. We'll get Dance Macabre down. Play the free Reap. Sentry mode, yes please. Attack first, then do the shared fate. That made a big difference. Okay, let's make you vulnerable first. Then right hand, then Sweeping Gaze. Then we'll Veil Pierce, which makes Demence free. Could Wisp, but I don't have anything to spend that extra energy on, so we'll just hit you again. That's a good turn. And a casual 93, even on a flying enemy. Oh yeah. I do like Dredge, just being able to bring back exactly the right cards I want when I want to. That's very useful. And we did get a random shop. I thought we'd probably get one. So we do have a little bit of money to spend. But not a lot. Let's remove one of these curses. I think the shame is the worst of the two. That gives us a little bit spare for a potion. We'll take another skill potion. Which, given that we have a free hand of full belt of potions, we'll play one now. Make a card into a soul. That doesn't seem very good for a rare. All pretty ass, really. We'll just play a free defy on you. Oh, powers do damage. Yeah, that's your thing, isn't it? Fine. Well, I do high five, which hits like a truck. I assume this will get blocked. Yes, good. Some abilities bypass block. I wasn't sure if that did or not. It does not. So again, I'd like to Veil Piercer into Demons here, but I will take 6 damage. That's a lot of damage coming my way. I'm going to draw cards first, see what we hit. A Wisp. Eh. I'm going to use the block potion here. Now we're blocking your damage. Now I can Veil Pierce you and still play Demons and near as damn it block your attack. In fact, we do because of the cloak class. Good. I can dredge to find basically what I want here. What I wanted was a berry, and we haven't played one yet, which is a shame. You're only attacking for 12, though. Still kind of struggling for options here. Let's make you weak. Now we're blocking you at least. I guess I'll bring something back. We'll high five you and Veil Pierce again. There we go. Now we're blocking, okay. It should be alright to win next turn. So the galvanic ability did give us a few headaches there. But, you know, 186 damage. Yeah. That's a nice little potion for some healing and card draw. Buffing our Osty attacks, which we do have quite a few of. From quite a thick deck. I usually say keep on deck size under 30, but it keeps giving me good cards. It's hard to refuse. Every time you play an attack or skill, upgrade it for the remainder of combat. That's a powerful little relic. Thank you very much. Now I know I said I shouldn't try and take on 2 elites without a campfire. No. No need to do that. We're on Act 3. Let's just smith, upgrade something. Make this second Demesne cheaper. Ooh, 4 of these jerks. Okay. That hits everybody. Very useful, but we need to play other attacks first. Excuse me. Let's draw some cards. Hopefully find some stuff. Wisp. Now we can stomp. Use Shared Fate to stop you from doing any damage. Yeah, there we go. I was worried we were going to lose some max hit points there, but we wiggled around it. And we could just do that and win instantly. Another Bone Brew. Good, good. Damage equal to the enemy's doom, which we will never use. Souls, which we don't have. And Snap, which isn't good enough. Skip. Okie dokie. Let's play a skill potion because we can. Oh, buddy, you're going down. $21 is a lot, but I can play a free Demesne. Let's bring back Grave Warden and Veil Piercer. I guess the bodyguard. Now we're blocking everything. We may as well play the Wisp as well. Get Dance Macabre down. Now we're all set up to do stuff. Like, I don't know, 27 damage. And then maybe another 126. And the right hand hands, because we can. And oh yeah. Win. Could have done that more efficiently with the sequencing again. I should have really triggered the vulnerable first. Ended up not mattering. Severance is a good card. Gives me lots of souls. Sure. Okay, Eyeball Elite. We can deal with you. Hell yeah, we can. Brings back the hand. I'm going to transfigure into Dance Macabre here for the block triggers. So I can Wisp to play it immediately. Got up to 12, but let's do the summon here. So Osty should just about tank that battle. And we took 1 damage, okay. Fine. Berry's doing 189 due to the vulnerable. Woo! Cheap merchant stuff. Bit late now. Don't want an unupgraded Severance. These are all kind of meh. Yeah, let's do a nice upgraded double damage high five. Rest can wait till next turn. Boop. Draw some cards. I would very much like to dredge high five back, please. And maybe a pass and a defy as well. As he's being kicked, I think it's fair to say. Save the wisp for next turn. I love Slay the Spire when the decks get stupidly out of control and overpowered like this. It's so much fun. And you. Block and damage. Well, that was kind of a quiet turn, but we still survived it quite comfortably. Oh, a free reap. Boop. Oh god, so many options. And 189 to finish. Oh, no, there's one left. Smart guy. Done. All pretty unimpressive upgrade options, let's be real. So, Skipperoonie. And wow, final heal for the final boss. Again, we healed really well. We probably could have took on another elite on the way, you know. And interestingly, we've never needed to play, not yet, at all. Yes, making an Ascension mode cheaper is a good idea. Okay, portal guy, I'm ready for you. Oh. Is this different? I've not seen you do a summon to start with before with infinite health. Let's set up some powers. I'll play Veil Piercer just because it gives me a free ethereal card at some point. I don't want to exhaust it, so I better play it now, I guess. I have not played this version of the Doormaker before. Is it the first time I've got here with the Necrobinder? It might be. So what have you done? Whenever I play an attack or skill, it is exhausted. Oh. Interesting. Is that a permanent feature? So there's no point in me playing actually, I could transfigure into Demons, get that to play twice. I'm going to take 30 here to set that up, but... Okay, it does wear off instantly. That's good. But now I can't draw any additional cards. But that's fine. Look at all the ones I've got in my hand. We've also got Berry in our hand. Let's use the Flex Potion. Make you vulnerable. Do that. Play the hands for quite a bit of damage. I do have Wisp for extra energy. But let's do 196 damage. Bring these guys back again. Well, no, don't play that now. Because I think Scrutiny will block that from working. I will Wisp into a Defend instead. Okay, now what? Whenever I play a card, lose energy. So effectively all my cards are cost one more is what's really going on. Reap's pretty cheap as things stand. Let's play our Not Yet, because don't mind having a 10 hit point heal. Let's Fine Wave, get a little bit of block. And it doesn't matter that my energy is now gone, because I can still play the hands. And Stomp. Good. Block that back entirely. You have 76 left. Where are all my big cards? Oh, we've just shuffled the deck. Shame. I mean, basically I just need to wait for a berry to turn up and then we win. So with that in mind, extra card draw to make me hit a berry next turn. Maybe a Severance as well. So we take 10. That's fine. Oh. All the energy, all the cards. Casual 124. That is how we do that. Life. Getting all philosophical. Yeah. Like that. Didn't unlock any events or anything there. We got Elite Killer. That was the first time we'd seen Not Yet. And yeah, that was the first time I'd met that version of the door. Cool. That was a fun run, and we've unlocked another Ascension level. I enjoyed that a lot. I hope you did too. So that'll have to do for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment and all of that. And until next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.